Hi, everybody. Well, our Memorial Day weekend coming to a close. 74 looks like it's going to be the high on this Monday here in Portland. My forecast was 77. It was a little bit warmer than yesterday, but obviously not making it quite to 77. Hope you enjoyed and had good weather, obviously, for any of the outdoor activities or cemeteries that you visited. So that was always a nice thing. I am meteorologist Rod Hill coming to you from the Portland, Vancouver area. And what we're talking about on this Monday afternoon is a return to 2 days of showery weather. Some rain, but not a lot. A lot of clouds coming in, cooler weather for a couple of days. So here's the upper level low, and you can see the moisture fetch ahead of it. So these clouds are going to be working in tonight. Rain showers will be developing tomorrow. I'm going to show you in a moment more rain in Washington than Oregon. This upper level low will move toward us, bring us a cool scattered shower threat on Wednesday, and then we're going to be done with all of this. But stick around because I am also going to be talking about what could be several days of big time soaking, widespread hours of steady rainfall next week, which of course is still Rose Festival, getting into Fleet Week, and okay. Of course, the clouds and the rain would keep temperatures down. And again, I like to remind you that in terms of holding off fire season, this is all great news. So that's what's coming up in this video. Quick word to thank the Momentus Wealth podcast. You can find this podcast for investing information, basically learn about strategies and just kind of educate yourself about what's should be happening with your 401k, your other mutual funds. You can find the Momentus Wealth podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, brought to you by Todd Pisarcek and the Momentus Wealth Management team, which is licensed in both Oregon and in Washington. So look them up. You can link to their company on my weather site, portlandweather.com. Okay, let's get you going. Right up here, here's the satellite picture. We had, kind of a partly sunny, mostly sunny at times kind of day like we expected. Here's Portland. You can see the clouds out to sea. This band of clouds will be here by tomorrow morning and then eventually bring us some rain showers. Back here behind it is the swirling right in here, that upper level low I just showed you. And this is the cooler air mass that will bring us showers on Wednesday. After that, there's actually some ridging taking place, and we'll bust out of the rain chances and get into a run of dry weather as we get rolling into the weekend. Here's the latest from the National Blended Model on how much rain or what the rain timeline is for your Tuesday. So this is 5 in the morning. If this is correct, we would still be dry from Long Beach down the coast and certainly in the valley. And then let me play this. This would be about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's raining along the North Coast. We've got rain moving up into Seattle. There's a light rain chance in the Portland area, but not much rain. This mostly looks like once we get closer to the noon hour, the chance of measurable rainfall starts to pick up. Here we are, 1 in the afternoon. Might be some light frivolous stuff in the Willamette Valley in the morning, but really, I think once we get rolling into the noon hour and into the 1 o'clock hour, that's when our rain picks up. Notice how widespread this is and potentially fairly steady, although mainly light, across Western Washington up into the Cascades and north into Canada. Now you can see at 1 o'clock, some rain in Portland, very little in Salem, and maybe nothing in Eugene, and nothing when you get down into Roseburg, Medford, and the Coos Bay area. And really, the cutoff of the chance of measurable rainfall, it takes a line of about Eugene. Here we are tomorrow at 5 p.m. And already showers have moved through the valley, and there's not much behind it at the coast. So, but if this is correct, let me just back this up. 1 o'clock, some rain in Portland. Most of the afternoon, here we are at 5 p.m., the rain's just moving out. So that's a drippy afternoon. But I think this will be broken into scattered showers, maybe more so than this shows, and the precip rates will generally be light. Now we go into Wednesday. Well, this is not going to take me into Wednesday, is it? But you can see the specks. This is Tuesday overnight, getting into early Wednesday morning. You can definitely see the specks back here of green coming in. So that's definitely a scattered shower pattern coming in on Wednesday. How much total rain are we talking about? Well, for tomorrow, this shows about a 1/4 of an inch to 3/10 of an inch of rain along the Washington coast. maybe 2/10 up in Astoria, only about 1/10 of an inch in Tillamook, traceable amounts down in Lincoln City and Newport, and nothing to the south. In the valley, look at this. Eugene, barely a trace. Salem, 2/100ths. Even Portland, about 5 or 6/100ths of an inch. That's it. That tells you how light the rain rate would be in the afternoon hours. 1/10 of an inch up in Kelso Longview, less than 1/10 of an inch up in Seattle, a little bit more when you get into the mountains. So that's, yeah, some rain, but not much in the gauge. And then I will play this through the day Wednesday. So this is a cumulative total. So your 2-day total is Tuesday and Wednesday. We didn't add much, did we? Still looking at maybe less than 1/10 of an inch in Portland, maybe less than 5/100ths in Salem, maybe nothing measurable in Eugene, 14/100ths up in Kelso Longview, less than 1/4 of an inch North Coast, about 1/10 of an inch up in Seattle. Again, not much total rain. It's pretty weak stuff. Okay, I want to show you, this is the upper, and now I'm going to get into that soaking rainfall. It's been showing up for quite a while at this point for next week. This is the European upper level 500 millibar contour, kind of the steering contour flow pattern at 18,000 feet that we watch. So right here, this is tomorrow. Upper level low well to our north. Here's the trough kind of dipping through us, bringing some rain. And then by Wednesday, the main trough is kicking out. We'll see some scattered showers. So what I want you to notice is, look how small and fairly weak looking this was. Now we go all dry and we warm into the 70s for a really nice upcoming weekend, which of course the Grand Floral Parade is on Saturday. Now here's Sunday, and then here is Monday of next week. Remember how relatively weak that trough was I just showed you? Here's a big upper level low, 528 millibar low up in the Gulf of Alaska, starting to feed rain into us on Monday, June 3rd. Keeping rain feeding into us on Tuesday. Potentially still some rain on Wednesday. Now there's some question as, does this upper level trough kind of hold off or does it swing in? So that's kind of a question mark right now. Here it is kind of holding off on, and then actually backing off for what would be drying going into the weekend. So most of the, let me just back this up. Most of the modeling now gives us measurable precip and some hours of fairly steady, decent rain rates on Monday, on Tuesday, and on Wednesday of next week. And then the rain kind of backs off. But I think it's possible this trough swings in. So I would say how long the rain lasts next week is kind of up for grabs right now. Check out this. This is rainfall on Monday, June 3rd. This shows 81/100ths of an inch in Tillamook. This shows 1/2 of an inch in Portland. That's a wet day. 4/10 down in the Eugene area. Far less when you get down into Southern Oregon. But an inch up around Olympia, 85/100ths in Seattle. Boy, that's really wet, right? Then we're going to add to it on Tuesday, and we're going to add to it on Wednesday. So if this is correct, this is widespread 3 days of at least occasional soaking periods of some steady rainfall. That would be over an inch coming down from Portland down into Marion County and maybe 94/100ths down in Eugene. Some measurable rainfall. This shows about an inch all the way across the Southern Oregon coast. How about that? 1.69 in Astoria, 2 inches Western Washington coast up around Hoquiam. 1.14 in Seattle. So if this is true, this would give us almost, the first 3 days of next week would give us almost what we typically would get for an entire month of June. So how about that? Wow, what a start that would be. So that's the next big weather story. Tracking the rainfall Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, potentially of next week, June 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Here we are this afternoon, 5 o'clock, 81 in the Dalles. Boy, that's nice and warm. 68 tomorrow, 65 Wednesday. This does not give much of a chance of measurable rainfall Tuesday or Wednesday out in the East Gorge. Signs that the systems are fairly weak and not working or advancing that much to the east. And then look at that weekend, 78 Friday, 79 Saturday. Sunday, that might be a day too early. We'll keep an eye on that. Sunday could be dry. Okay, let's go down south. Medford, 85. How do you do? Not as warm tomorrow, 76. Wednesday, 74, but all dry. No rain that far south. 80 on Thursday, 86 on Friday, 85 on Saturday, and then 80 on Sunday. Okay, all right. Here's North Bend. Slight chance of Tuesday showers. The rain may not go that far south. Wednesday's dry. Thursday, Friday, 62. Saturday, 60. Rain chances on Sunday may hold off until Monday, although there's a chance that that moisture could be hitting the South Oregon coast on Sunday. So again, would be the beginning of the soaking rains that we've really been talking about. Here's Salem, 79 right now. How about that? 65 tomorrow, 65 Wednesday, both days with some rain at times, especially Tuesday afternoon looks to be the wettest period of the 2 days. And then it's all dry through Saturday and maybe still dry on Sunday. This shows Saturday, 76 degrees. Central Oregon, Bend, 77. What beautiful weather. Rain chances on Tuesday, Wednesday, not strong enough to make it over the Cascades, so it's all dry. 71 Tuesday, 63 Wednesday. Cooler weather, just no rain. Then staying dry through the weekend, 78 this coming Saturday. Okay. Let's go up to Seattle, 65 right now. Oh, yeah. Rain much of the day on Tuesday, 58. Showers likely Wednesday. And then dry Thursday, Friday. I'm not sure where that rain chance is coming from on Saturday. So keep an eye. If you have weekend plans, I would watch this for Seattle. I wouldn't give up the farm on that yet. Okay. Here is Portland's 7-day forecast, courtesy of Hazel Tire Pros. Showers developing tomorrow into the afternoon hours, 65 degrees, less than 1/10 of an inch of rain, although it could be light rain much of the afternoon potentially. It's hard to tell how much that breaks into showers or not. Wednesday, it's definitely sun and scattered showers, probably lots of dry time, 64. Thursday, there could be some early clouds before we get the sun. If it's all sunny, could be closer to 70. If we have early clouds that are stubborn, then maybe 66. Friday looks great, 77. Saturday, Sunday, mid-70s. Nice weekend. Starlight Parade Saturday. Day one of the soaking rains arrive on Monday. So that is your update. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. That helps me out. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon.